Yeah, these paralogs are always going to feel a bit anticlimactic after doing the divine
you beat
ones.
me soundly. You're very strong.
And you were as skilled as I expected. Very powerful, too. I wonder if I could be like you. If I grew up on the plains, I mean.
Perhaps. I learned to fight out here, but I learned more when I met Eliwood and Hector. We traveled long and far together. Sometimes we compete with one another, just like this. They helped me to learn of justice and courage, and they gave me the strength to trust others. And that strength has made me who I am today.
When I woke, I had no memory, no one I felt I could rely on. But now I have so many friends around me to teach me about the world and about myself. I hope that at the end of my journey, I'll be as strong as them. And you.
You'll definitely become much stronger. I'm sure of it. Of course, I'll help too.
Thank you, Lynn.
Okay, so bond level is up. Max bond level unlocked. So I should actually check that in the Somnial to see what that actually means. Whether that's level 20 or something else. Right, make a save in a new slot. Does it kick me back to the world map straight away? I guess it does, right? Oh no, yeah. I keep forgetting there's this whole post-battle exploration thing. And it's nice that they put this in, as in like a way to explore the battlefield that you just fought on. But it does kind of feel a little bit like busy work, I'm not gonna lie. Because the majority of the stuff... Ooh, yeah, I'll take that. The majority of the stuff is just kind of like... It's meant to appeal to, like, the lifestyle simulator side of Fire Emblem. So in the monastery, you had the cats and dogs, you had the fishing and so on. And this game doesn't really have quite the same feel because you're exploring a battlefield that's taking things away and putting them into the Somnial. It's not like you're already in the home base. I don't know. But we will adopt all of the pets. Because why not? Right. And then one more. Yeah. Eggs and dog. Dog. Adopted. Okay, I think that's everything. So let's go ahead and depart back. And I think we will go to the Somnial. Because, well, I need to check the thing about the max bond level, but also it's been a while since we've done some supports, so we'll do some supports, I think. And then, I don't know how long it'll take actually, because I should have quite a few. Because it's all the ones of my A team, and then maybe some of the B team that I've been using recently. I'm not sure how supports are built in this game. As in, does it just mean being in the same battle, or does it actually need to be close to people, or something different? Alright, so inherit skills. So let's pick me for Lynn. Yes, so it is. Initially, you're at level 10 until you do their paralog, and then you get to go to level 20. And obviously the divine paralog ones are already at level 20 because they're divine paralogs. And I can't check the rest actually because, yeah. Oh, it makes sense. So now that that's done, or checked rather. So the paralogs... Never mind. I was gonna think of something, but it's gone out of the head. But yeah, I think we shall do some supports. Right. So, reference. Yeah, we haven't got bond conversations, but we have support conversations, and we have quite a few. So, let's start going through them. Anna, Etier, and Yunaka. So, let's go for Anna.
Hello, Lady Anna. Did you ever get a good idea for something to sell?
No, the idea wells run dry.
Oh, are you crying?
No, but I am feeling a little down. You know, I tell everyone I'm not just a kid. Stuff like this reminds me that I am. I'm a kid, and that's all there is to it. It's why I can't think of a single new product for Sweetheart's Day.
I'm sorry, Lady Anna. Though, I think I know how I can help.
Huh?
I have a new pitch for something you can sell. I've been thinking about it for a while, actually. Here it is. Handcrafted necklaces.
Necklaces again? We've been over this.
Did you not hear the tone of my voice? I said handcrafted necklaces.
I know you mentioned that they're a pretty common Sweetheart's Day gift, but handcrafted ones would each have a unique feel to them. That's what you're after, isn't it? I seem to remember glassblowing being a popular handicraft where you're from. Add a string to that and you've got a necklace. Was it that bad of an idea?
No, I like it. This could really sell. Oh, thanks a bunch, Divine One. You really lit a fire under me.
Glad I could help, Lady Anna.
Not bad. Alright, Etier.
I see you're staring at me again, Divine One.
I was. Again. Sorry. I just can't help it.
Please don't think I'm like Louis.
You know I don't mind. It's pretty neat, in fact. That said, I can think of better ways for you to feel good than just admiring my confidence.
Such as?
100 laps around the Somniel.
Like, running?
Even I get stressed sometimes, and when I do, I always go for a run. As long as I'm running, my mind is empty. It's like I'm sweating out all my troubles.
Huh. Still, are 100 laps really necessary?
In my experience, yes. Anything less runs the risk of a few stray, lingering doubts. So, how about it? You interested?
Can't let the intrusive thoughts win.
Yes, I think.
Great! Let's get started.
You mean now?
No time like the present. Do you want to get confident or not?
I hadn't planned on running 100 laps today, but I guess it's worth a try. You're on, Etier. Let's go for a run.
Now you're talking.
Alright, and then Yunaka.
What can this humble liar do for you, Divine One?
I'd like to have a talk, that's all.
Hold on, this is in my bedroom. What's going on?
I understand. And I'm prepared to accept whatever punishment you have in mind.
Punishment? No. I wanted you to know how grateful I've been to have you by my side.
Wait, what?
That's how I feel. You fight hard every day to protect our allies. There's absolutely no reason to punish you. In hindsight, I think the only reason you lied is that we don't know each other very well yet. So, let's change that. Why don't you start by telling me something about yourself, Yunaka?
Way to put me on the spot.
If you don't want to, then I won't pry. Simple as that.
Okay. Before I joined up with you, I was sort of just wandering, looking for my place in the world. I'd left my old self behind me. Wanted to think I had, at least.
You don't sound very fond of your old self.
Oh, I like her well enough. Others, though, not so much. That's why she had to go. But I like who I am now. And honestly, I've been having so much fun since we met.
This is a weird way to talk about yourself.
I'm glad to hear that. Good talk, Yunaka. I think we should do it again sometime. What do you say?
You got yourself a deal.
Like, I get the idea of I'm not my old self anymore, but talking about them like that is a bit strange. Anyway, Ivy and Zelkov.
Ugh,
What is the meaning of this sound, Princess Ivy?
just a headache.
I hope you are not overworking yourself.
I'm fine, and there is no need to pretend you care. I know you are not fond of me.
Let me make this absolutely clear. My concern for your well-being is genuine. It is, after all, my responsibility.
I was gonna say, it's like, is it genuine because you enjoy her company, or is it because you kind of have to?
Yet for some reason it concerns you whether I have fond feelings toward you. So allow me to state it plainly. I do not have fond feelings toward you, Princess Ivy.
It's just a job.
I see such things as irrelevant. Whatever my sentiments may be, what matters is that you have my obedience.
What a curious thing for my own retainer to say. But that's a relief. I don't like you either.
I will obey you regardless.
So good to hear.
I didn't realize that Zelkov has stubble on his chin. Ivy and Kagetsu.
Yes, I see it! Princess Ivy, dinner tonight shall be... bum-ba-ba-da-ba... vegetable stir-fry!
I see.
Your response is very underwhelming. Do you dislike stir-fry?
I don't have strong feelings about the menu.
Then what does it mean when your face wears this dubious look?
I am thinking. You have the ability to see the future. You never predict anything important, but your predictions are correct every single time.
Yep, that's the monkey's paw for you.
Kind of you to notice.
It was not a compliment. I don't understand how you do it. I find it unsettling.
I am unsettling? Why?
You are an unknown quantity. I dislike unknown quantities.
You dislike me, Princess Ivy. We each have our tastes, I suppose, but this makes me sad. Wait, even if you do not like me, I like you enough for both of us, so there is no problem.
You are a strange one, Kagetsu.
There you are, there is your joy. To bring such joy to your face is at least some compensation for your dislike.
It seems like it's a good idea to do the supports between retainers, like within, you know, very short time frame of each other, because then you can really contrast how the lords deal with them. Fram and Anna.
Thanks a bunch, Lady Anna. Thanks for what? I sent my parents the gift I bought from you, and they wrote back with a thank you letter. Oh yeah! You did a great gift, it's true. Yep, they loved it. Just like you guaranteed they would. It's my business to satisfy my customers. I hope that means you'll shop with me again. Sure will. Oh, and look at this part of the letter from my mom. Let's see here. The statuette was lovely. Be sure to thank your friend Lady Anna for us. We'd love to host her too if you ever have a chance to visit home. Tell her I'll treat her to one of my famous home-cooked meals if she comes along. My mom's not kidding about her cooking being famous, so you should definitely come visit. Did I say something wrong?
Never had a home-cooked meal?
I would have sent my family a letter too. Aw, Lady Anna. I forgot that you're on your own right now, away from your family. I'm sorry I made you think about sad stuff, but it's okay. You've got us. Well, thanks, Fram. I really appreciate that. Tell your mom thanks for me, too. And tell her I'd be happy to come over sometime. Will do. Okay, enough moping around. Nobody buys from a depressed merchant. Got a smile to sell.
Yeah, she's got a point. Alright. So, Jean and Céline.
Hello, Jean.
Hello, Princess Céline.
Oh, is that a medical text? I'm not interrupting your studies, I hope.
Don't worry about it. I'm just reading up so I can be a good doctor.
How exemplary. Perhaps another day then.
Oh, you mean for that tea time?
Yes, a batch of tea from your home arrived, so I wondered if today would suit you. But your studies are more important.
I'm very sorry, but thanks for thinking of me.
Tea time is postponed, not cancelled, dear. Our anticipation shall make it all the sweeter.
My hometown's tea must really be amazing.
You're just realizing this now? The tea grown in your hometown is nonpareil, I assure you.
Non-pareil. I've never seen that word before. I assume it's just unparalleled, but just another way of saying it.
Gosh.
Have you never considered a future in tea? Taking up your mother's trade, so to speak.
Not really. I like tea, but it can't save lives.
It can't save lives?
Princess Saline?
I'm sorry, it's nothing. You have studying to do. I shall take my leave and my leaves.
Well, thank you. I was just at a really fascinating part of this text.
Be diligent, but don't push yourself beyond your limits.
Alright. Jean and Chloe.
Excuse me, Chloe.
Well, hello, Jean. Did you need help with something?
Not exactly. In fact, I thought maybe I could help you.
With what?
I'd like you to have this stomach medicine.
Oh my! Thank you. But my stomach's not upset. Why did you think I needed medicine for it?
Well, you eat so much weird stuff. It's only a matter of time before it disagrees with you.
Are you worried all the folk food I eat won't sit well with me? Don't you worry about that. I've got an iron stomach.
Still in all, it's good to be prepared. Just the other day, I saw you stuffing yourself with what looked like weird eyeballs.
Yeah, they're delicious.
Whatever that was, there's no way it can be healthy for you.
Maybe, but they're so good. I'll save some for you next time, as thanks for the medicine.
What? That's okay. Your thanks are enough. Anyway, be careful. It scares me to think of what you're putting in your body.
Sure, I'll be careful. Thanks for looking out for me, Jean.
I like the fact that Chloe is just a freak of nature for most people with what she eats. They're like, really? What? Oh, okay. Chloe and Celine.
My goodness. Is my face so funny that you'd laugh as soon as you see it?
Forgive me, Chloe. Though I wasn't laughing at you. Rather, it was the memory of the first time we met that has me so amused.
Oh yes, how could I forget? My first encounter with the princess. You were at the harbor with your face scrunched up in tears. It was adorable.
I wouldn't say I was in tears. The ship I meant to board couldn't set sail, and I was grasping at straws. That's all.
Which is when I made my entrance. I told you if there was someplace you wanted to go, I could give you a ride on my Pegasus.
And off we went to the tea farm. I'd snuck out of the castle incognito before, but this was something altogether different. I'd never ridden a Pegasus. I can remember my excitement like it was yesterday.
I can imagine that being a real big no-no for people. Is like, oh yeah, you don't take royalty out on Pegasus knights or wyvern, riders, because there is the very real possibility of just falling off.
The first of many grand adventures.
That day is burned into my memory forever. When they told me you were the princess, I nearly keeled over with shock.
Oh, you didn't know it was them, right? Well, that makes more sense.
I mean, how many people make friends with a girl who turns out to be royalty?
I'm sorry. I hope it wasn't too hard on your nerves.
Oh, it was an honor. Like I was living a real fairy tale. You might say I started a new life that day.
Indeed. You must elaborate.
Well, she became your retainer. Well, actually, is it her retainer? Yes, because Etienne Boucheron for Alfred.
Oh, I'd be happy to. But not today.
No. I have the time. That's your concern.
Oh, Princess Saline. The best fairy tales leave the audience wanting more.
Alright. Chloe and Citrin.
Hello again, Chloe. Is that folk food you're eating?
Yep, this boiled frog is super good. You should try some.
Ah, no thank you. I just had a rather large lunch. Chloe, you came from money, didn't you?
You're rich, right?
Yeah, my parents are nobles anyway.
We have that in common. I am a noble as well. Related to the royal family, in fact. I have never wanted for anything. And yet... Tell me, how did you become a retainer?
Well, I took the knighthood exam, and then I passed, and then I got this job.
Wonderful. That means you possess the skills required of a retainer.
Ah, did Citrin not do any of that?
I don't know how it works where you're from, but you're a retainer for a royal family too.
I became a retainer not by virtue alone, but due to my family connections.
Nepotism, baby.
And that feels wrong to you?
If it were only a matter of wounded pride, I would not feel troubled. But my physical weakness could be a liability for His Highness, so I can't help but dwell on it.
I see.
Forgive me, but I must be going. I have somewhere to be once again.
All right. It was nice chatting with you. See you around, Citrin.
Okay, that's an interesting aspect. Imposter syndrome. Alright. Alchrist and Diamant.
Not good enough. I can't protect the kingdom like this.
Diamant, are you okay? You're drenched in sweat. What happened to you?
Alchrist, you're not supposed to see me like this. I'm fine, don't worry. I was just doing some focused training with a few of our mages.
I've never seen training wipe you out like this. You might have some kind of illness. We should get a doctor in here to check your...
I'm not ill, Alchrist. Do you remember when you asked if I have any weaknesses? Now you know. This is my weakness.
Holding my hand in front of my face.
Your weakness is training with mages? I don't understand.
Oh, come on, that's a pretty fundamental thing of being weak to magic.
As a boy, I made a careless mistake while handling magic. Had a serious injury for a while. Ever since then, I've been afraid of magic.
You? Afraid?
That's right. Now I work like this every day to overcome that fear and conquer my weakness. That's why training with these mages is so important.
I always thought you were flawless.
No one is flawless. I have to train like this every single day. Alchrist, you must not speak of this to anyone. Do you understand?
I won't tell a soul.
I should get back to it. I don't like to keep the mages waiting.
Diamant, you don't need to push yourself so hard.
We're Brodia's protectors. It's our duty to grow stronger in every way we can.
Oh.
Talking with you has settled my nerves a bit. I'll be fine. Don't worry.
But Diamant, he's afraid of something. My brother has a weakness. I can't believe it.
Yeah, a canonical weakness to magic is kind of interesting, actually. Okay, and then Citrin and Diamant.
Citrin, thanks again for giving the nobles my answer. It's been nice to have that off my back. Sorry if it was a hassle.
There is no need for royalty to apologize to a simple retainer, Prince Diamant.
Prince Diamant? You never call me that. Is everything okay?
Everything is fine. Please excuse me, my prince. I have an errand I must attend to.
Hold it. Tell me what's going on.
Please, Diamant. I'm in a very awkward position.
What do you mean?
It's dangerous for me to be seen speaking so casually with the heir to Brodia's throne.
Ah, the people might talk about who's going to become queen.
We're cousins. We've known each other our whole lives. Where is this coming from?
It's a good thing that he shut that down immediately, because that would not stop some people.
The nobles did not care for your response. I must be cautious in my exchanges with you. Rumors are quickly spreading that my family has been colluding with Brody as future king.
I see. I placed more of a burden on you than I ever could have imagined, Citrine.
It's quite all right, Prince Diamant.
I shouldn't have asked you to do my job for me. I'm going to clear this up, right now.
No, you'll only complicate things further.
I have no choice. I've been robbed of my cousin, and I have to get her back.
Oh. Very well. I surrender. I'll resume our usual casual banter, like making you promise not to kick down any doors.
That's more like it. And don't worry.
Don't worry is not a promise, Diamant. I need to hear you say it. Do not make things worse.
I promise. Trust your cousin, okay?
That's nice. Nice aspect of a retainer to royalty, but not actually the royalty that they're actually a retainer for. And that is all of the supports. So I think that is probably a good place to call the stream for today, because it's going to take a while to get through another map, I think. So let's go ahead and make a save. So thanks for watching the stream, guys. I hope you enjoyed it as we worked our way through a few more of the story chapters and paralogs. Again, the paralogs are kind of anticlimactic. It's just like put my good units in front of the enemies and watch them destroy everything. But that's kind of how it goes with doing the divine paralogs early. And I'm glad I did, because chapter 11 would have been a nightmare without it. If you'd like to see more, you can follow us on Twitch or subscribe to us on YouTube. We multi-stream on both, so that's twitch.tv/RiggyRob or youtube.com/@RiggyRob. We've also got Twitter, which you can follow us on to get notified of when we go live. We try to stream on Mondays, Wednesdays, and Fridays at around about 9 PM UK time. Sometimes it's a different day, sometimes it's a little bit earlier, sometimes a bit later. Just kind of do it whenever we can, really. There might be a couple of days where we don't stream because it's coming up to the Easter weekend. So that's dating this, but yeah, so gonna be away for a couple of days on those. But yeah, otherwise, next time we'll do some more Fire Emblem Engage. I'll do all the stuff around the Somniel, of course. Don't know about skirmishes and stuff like that, but certainly should be able to do some support stuff. So yeah, thanks for watching, guys, and I'll see you all next time.